Hey guys, my name's Anita and welcome back to my channel. Please ignore this mirror, it's not gonna move today, it's just gonna stay there. Today I'm gonna be showing you a no makeup tutorial. This is something that I would wear to the gym if I was gonna go out, maybe grab a quick lunch afterwards or like go do some errands and I'm worried about, you know, maybe running into someone and I just want to look a bit more presentable. This is something that I would do. Honestly, if you're gonna go to the gym and do cardio or you get very sweaty at the gym, just skip all of your face products, do a swipe of mascara and run out the door, because like it's a lot better to have, you know, a bit of a blotchy face going on than like sweat lines and like sweat lines dripping through your makeup. It's just not a good look. And I find that a lot of waterproof makeups and stuff, they're more high end and you don't really want to waste that at the gym for like an hour. So yeah, that's just my tips. You can obviously do whatever you want. I don't want anyone commenting below saying don't wear makeup to the gym, because some people just need to wear it. They want to feel a bit more, you know, put together and everything. So yeah, I hope this helps you guys and I'll see ya. Definitely start out with skincare as you normally would. I've already got my eye cream and my serum on, and that's kind of all I really need at the moment. I don't bother with primer. Sometimes I'll just put on like a moisturizer if I need it. My skin is pretty good, and at the moment my fake tan matches my body, kind of not too bad. On camera it looks a bit lighter because the lights are like really bright. If you do fake tan, definitely keep trying to fake tan your face. This is the Custom Tan facial spray one. I use that like every 2 to 3 days just to make my face actually tan. That way I don't need makeup, but I don't want to leave the house if I've got like a white face and a brown body. So keep that in mind. If you're really self-conscious about your skin, like you have a lot of breakouts and you don't care that you shouldn't work out in makeup and you want to put something on to tone them down, I'd probably say something like the L'Oreal CC cream. This is a anti-dullness one, but they have like one for redness and then one other one for something else. So I'd recommend putting something on like that, but me, normally I wouldn't, but you know what, for the video I will. I'm going to show you. May as well show you all the steps and I'll tell you what I personally would do, what ones you can skip, all that kind of stuff. I've only got a little bit. I'm just going to kind of put it in the areas where a little bit more coverage is needed. Something I would recommend, which I have in my gym bag, would be to have some makeup wipes in there or some baby wipes, because if you, just in case, you know, you've put on a bit much makeup or, you know, you start sweating it off. Like I remember one time I had a completely white face and I put on just like a mineral powder foundation, but I still sweated it off here and here because I was doing cardio in the middle of summer and I had to go to the shops afterwards and I had this like white mo and white like a sweatband on my forehead. It was so funny. But yeah, I think it's better to just have a whole white face and a brown body at that kind of point than like a zebra stripe face. Personally, my under eye circles are one that are probably like the main thing I would bother concealing if I'm going out of the house. It's like the one thing I have to do. For an everyday basis, I use a corrector and a concealer, but just for purposes of going to gym, I would use something like this. This is the Garnier BB Cream, the under eye one, under eye roll-on. I used to really love this, but whatever they've done to it isn't quite as good anymore. Like they've changed the shape of the packaging and I feel like the formula's a little bit different, but it's still not too bad. You could do this with your fingers, but I like to use a brush because I've got long nails and I just like to pat it in. Since I only put on a little bit for just to brighten up my eyes a little bit, I don't bother setting it or anything because then it keeps it a little bit more light reflective. And if it creases a little bit, I mean, I put such a small amount on, I don't really have to worry about it. And then next step, and pretty much my final step, let's be real, is the L'Oreal Brow Artist Plumper. I know brows are really important to people, especially lately. So I kind of just like swipe it along here where I'm a bit sparse, like through the center. Then I just brush them all the way down and then all the way up and over. and it just gives my brow just a little bit more structure and kind of stops them from like going around all over the place as well. I've got eyelash extensions, so honestly, like, I'm good to go. Mascara is something I think is really important. Pop on a waterproof mascara and you're gonna look like super awake. I think it's actually the most important step out of all of this. And like, before I had eyelash extensions, my go-to things for gym were a little bit of concealer and some mascara. That was it. Something like this is the Blistex Intensive Repair. Since I usually go to gym in the morning, I want to have something like super hydrating, because my lips get really dehydrated overnight because I always have like really bad sinuses. So my nose is like super blocked. So I'm always breathing in and out of my mouth. If you get really oily or really shiny, totally just leave your face here, dust it with a bit of powder if you want. I'm going to take the Essence So Glow Cream Highlighter just because I like to have a bit of glow on my face. It just helps me feel a bit more bright and awake, and yeah. I like to use a cream highlighter as well because I don't always get, I always sometimes forget to use it otherwise, so it's kind of like a good chance to, you know, use it. You don't have to worry about, you know, moving your foundation around because you don't have any. And putting that bit of highlight there just really helps make you look a bit more awake, a bit more fresh. A dust of highlight also creates a natural contour underneath it as well for your cheeks. And I think that looks 10 times better than like worrying about bronzer and contour and all those kinds of things. I think that's a little bit much. If I feel like it, usually I just pack this in my bag. I won't bother putting it on before gym, but I'll use the Maybelline Color Drama Velvet Lip Crayons. I use either this one Minimalist, or usually I use Nude Perfection, just like a little bit in the middle of my lips. And it's over the top of the lip balm as well, so it's really diluted. Just like that. So it literally, like, if someone were to look at me, they wouldn't go like, oh wow, she's put on too much makeup for gym. It just kind of helps you look a little bit more awake, a little bit more fresh. If you have to talk to someone at the gym, you don't feel like, stop looking at me, can you go away? I think it just really helps, especially if you're anything like me and you like to go out and run some errands while you're already out. You're like, oh, I figure home and then do this and do that, and then it's just gonna take too long. Like, I'm already out, I may as well go do it. Then go do it. So this just helps you be a bit more fresh and awake. So I hope you enjoy it. You can wear this makeup absolutely anywhere. I think that this would be really good for school as well if you're not allowed to wear makeup. Something like this is like virtually undetectable. There's actually less makeup than I wore to school, and I like got away with more. So something like this, it's very nice, very fresh faced. It's not going to be super obvious as well if you do like start sweating off a bit, or if you're like me, when I go to gym, like some of the pre-workouts that I take make me a bit itchy, and I notice that I'm like so yeah, I hope you liked it. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye. That's good.